Welcome to the Unemployed Millionaire Show. Coming to you at the DFW terminal, about to head to London. And I've got a weekend event. I'm actually going to do an event tomorrow night in London and do an all-day training on Saturday. And then I will head over to Birmingham, do an event there, come back, and then head home here in a couple days. So the message for today is who to work with. Who do you work with in your network marketing organization? And this is something I think a lot of new network marketers mess up. You know, where you enroll someone and they go out and they enroll, 3, 4, 5 people, and you're like, oh, they're awesome, they're self-sufficient, let them go. I've enrolled these other 4 people who haven't done anything, so let me spend a bunch of time with them. Let me train them and then retrain them and then retrain them again. And what happens when you do that, you're working with those who need it, not who deserve it. And here's my lesson for you today, is who to work with. You work with the greedy, not the needy. You work with those who deserve it, not who need it. And I just recently had someone begging me to come fly out to their market, and really selling me on the potential of if I come out and what would happen. And here's the thing, potential is a fancy word for hasn't done shit yet, hadn't done anything. And after 20 years of network marketing, what I've discovered is potential is not something that you want to take to the bank. You can't pay your bills based on potential. You can pay your bills based on production. And so what you do is you focus almost all of your effort. You focus almost all of your effort on the people who are producing, not the ones who have potential, not the ones who need it. They really need your training. They need you to come do meetings. Don't do that. Go pour gas on the fire. Pour gas on the fire. That's why I'm headed to London right now, is because there's going to be 550 people, almost 600 people in the room. And that's why I'm headed there. That's why I'm flying and making the investment, is because they're already producing and I'm pouring gas on the fire. Last weekend I went to Puerto Rico. Why did I go there? Because they are producing. They're making things happen. So I'm going to go pour gas on the fire. So here's the lesson in your network marketing career. Focus on pouring gas on the fire. And it may not be, if you're brand new, if you've got a small organization, it may not be flying all around the world to go support the group. It may be in your local market. Who do you go do meetings with? Who do you go train? Here's who you train, the people who are producing. You sit down with someone and fast start training. You can spend 20, 30 minutes, give them the basics of what they need to go out and take some action, to go make some sales or to go prospect. And the mistake that I got caught in, and a lot of network marketers get caught in, is you get someone who you've done the fast start training, you've showed them what they need to do, and they're not doing it, and they call you saying, hey, can you come train me again? Can you come have lunch with me again? And they just want to suck up all of your time training. Your time is better spent. Go recruit someone else. Don't try to turn a chicken into an eagle. Make them go do something before you invest your time in them. That's been my secret to producing organizations of over the last 20 years, over 500,000 people in 28 countries around the world just in the last 5 years, close to 200 countries around in my career. So hopefully you enjoyed that lesson. If you feel like this can add some value to some other people, share this, tag some people you think it might make an impact in, and hop over to mattmorris.com. Make sure you're subscribed to my newsletter. I do email out these videos, and there's some things that I share only by email, so you definitely want to make sure you're on that list. Thanks for tuning in. Go make life an adventure.